Good day, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today's date is 18th of August 2024. It's another day for our weekly analysis where we talked about the market, what we thought about the market the previous week, and what actually comes to fruition. Then, what we will be seeing on the market, what I will be saying, my opinion about the market the coming week. Normally, we start with our bellwether, which is the dollar index, which is the DXY, the dollar index. Then we go through, I think we are adding another thing to our analysis this week. We'll be adding the BTC USDT. It's the same thing as BTC USD, but I'll be using the BTC USDT. I'll be adding it to my watch list. So I was asked to do it. That's why I have to do it. I have to include it to my watch list and give my own opinion, personal opinion, what I think will happen before the end of the week. Now, I don't want it to be lengthy. The month of August is already divided into two, and we are fast approaching into the third week of the month. Now, the analysis for today will be what I'll be watching from 19th to 23rd of August 2024. On our dollar index, as of last week, I said on dollar index, I'll be watching what the price will do, or how the price will react around 103,000 and 102.742. Personally, my personal interest was to see 103,000 act as a kind of support to the price. Then, if it does not act as a support to the price, if the price 103 does not act as a support to the price, if it later acts as a resistance to the price, I said I'll be seeing 1.2 thousand. I think, where is 1.2 thousand? 1.2 thousand is somewhere around here. This 1.2 thousand. And presently, we are trading at 1.2.160. Let me mark this out. Oh, not you. Then let's mark 1.2 thousand. The coordinates 1.2 thousand. Mm-hmm. 1.2 thousand. Sorry. 1.2 thousand. 1.02 big figure. So I was expecting if this CB should act as a resistance to the market, I'll be coming from 1.20 thousand, which the market is presently trading at 1.2. Get off. 1.2.160 presently. So in the coming week, personally, I will watch what how the price will react to. Is the price gonna visit 1.102.000, or we are going back up? So when the market opens, I'm interested in 1.02 to be delivered. As long as 1.02599 remain a resistance to the market price, 1.02.599, if it serves as a resistance to the price, then I'll be going for 102 big figure. As long as 1.2.599 remain a resistance to the price, I'll be going that far. But the moment 1.2599 gives way and the price was able to trade above 1.102.742, and it serves as a support, that's that same level. The moment the market was able to cross above 1.2.742, and that level later serves as a support to the price, then I'll be going for 103 big figure. So I need something to react on something else, but I'm interested in 1.102 big figure to comes to fruition. Oh. So I'm expecting 102 big figure to come to fruition. Then that will be all on dollar index. That is the only place we spent much of our time, because that's our bellwether. On Euro USD, I was interested in 1.08500 as of last week. That will be only when 1.09500 serves as a resistance to the market price. But the moment 1.09500 does not serve as a resistance to that price, then I will be interested in the coming week. I'll be interested in Euro USD delivering 1.1100 or thereabouts. So I'll be expecting 1.11,000 the coming week. I'll be moving towards 1.11,000 as long as 1.09500 serve as a support. As long as it serves as a support to the price, as long as there's a support, 1.09500 serve as a support to the price, I'm interested in 1.11,000 the coming week. Now let's move to Euro USD. GBP USD. On GBP USD last week, I was interested in a bearish movement as long as 1.28219 serve as a resistance to the price. But as you can see, 1.28219 does not serve as a resistance, and we had the market price trading through 1.29,000, which was our target few weeks ago. Now, what I'm seeing here, and I'll be favoring the GBP/USD delivering 1.29956, this level here. What I'm seeing here, there's a little imbalance around here in form of CB. In the form of CB here. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's time for prayer. So I'm expecting the market to deliver that area. That is a CB. That is a CB. A very little soft side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. True. So I want it to be visual here. So there is an inefficiency around that area. So I'm expecting the market to deliver that and possibly give us the high the high of this candle here. The high comes in at 1.30445. The high of that candle comes in at 1.30445. So I'll be interested in GBP/USD moving that far. That is an opposing direction of what I expected in the beginning of the month. So Nasdaq. Now Nasdaq last week, I was expecting a kind of resistance. I was expecting a resistance around 18,700. 18,700 to serve as a resistance. So the market price does not deliver 18,700. So also it does not deliver 18,000. The market does not deliver 18,000. I was able to switch my gears because I have this guideline here. You see, watching being bullish as long as 17,760 is being traded above, and you can see even this candle that pierced through that level, the wick done the damage while the body of the candle remains above 17,760. The opening of this candle, this green candle here, the opening of this green candle, the opening price comes in at what price? 17,762. Is that a coincidence? No. The closing price of this down close candle, this bearish candle that forms on the 7th of August. This 7th of August. Now, the closing price of that candle comes in at what? 17,762. Will you call that a coincidence? No. So this has been on my chart for a while. The moment the market crosses the price crosses 17,639 and 17,639 serves as a resistance to the price, then I'll be interested in going downward movement. But the moment the price closes above 17,760.86, I will watch being bullish. The instruction is clear. That was why I was not bothered when this CB here was unable to hold the price as a resistance. So now this is an inversion fair value gap here, marked in yellow. So in other words, the coming week I'll be interested in Nasdaq visiting 20,000. I have no reason to call it lower as long as the market is going higher. In the coming week I'll be interested in 20,000. Though I traded the Nasdaq up to 19,500. So I was out of the market when the price got to 19,500. So I was able to switch that gear because I have given myself an instruction here that I will only be bearish only when the market crosses 17,639. So that is that on Nasdaq. We can see a movement into 17,400, and 17,400 should serve as a support. Sorry, 19,400 on Nasdaq. 19,400 should be able to serve as a support to the price that will send us into 20,000. Then we go to our Dow futures, US30. On US30, last week I was expecting 40,000. The market to visit 40,000, and 40,000 should be able to serve as a resistance to the price. But I traded the Dow futures up to 40,400. The moment 40,000 does not act as a resistance, I did what? I switched my gears and what? I traded into 40,400. So the coming week I'll be interested in the Dow future market to, on the long run I'll be interested in 41,200. 41,200 on US 30, and I'll be expecting this high to be taken. This high here that comes in at 41,423. 41,423.27. I'm expecting it to be what? To be raided, to be rammed. But the low hanging fruit I have on US 30 is this mitigation block here. So I think that will be around 4,800. The easiest for me to scalp is 4,800. The moment 4,800 has been taken, I'll be going in foot shots. I'll be expecting 4,400 to serve as a support to the price. 4,400 to serve as a support to the price. Then S&P 500. S&P 500 last week I was interested in 5,400 to be traded to in order to deliver around 5,100 or so. So 5,400, that was our liquidity void level. That was my liquidity void level. So you can see we have another liquidity void here. We have another liquidity void here. There was no trading at all. There was no trading at all. That is a liquidity void. It's very, very different from fair value gap. And it's also different from volume imbalances. This is a liquidity void. It's an actual gap. So, in a nutshell, 5,500 was delivered. Since 5,500 does not act, 5,400 does not act as a resistance to the price, then I'll be going forward. Going forward, I'll be interested in 5,600. I'm interested in 5,600. That will be my low hanging fruit. But I'll be the level I'll be watching on the long term will be 5,700. 5,700, 5,600, 5,700. But the low hanging fruit, there is another liquidity void. You should look closely. There is another liquidity void here, and that rests around 5,630 also. Okay, let me do this. Let's bring it out, and we see the consequent encroachment of that liquidity void. Oh, let me take this. No, I incorporated the eye of that, the wick of this candle here, this candle here. So that is another liquidity void. The midpoint of this liquidity void is around 5,626. 5,626 would be the low hanging fruit. 5,626 will be the low hanging fruit for S&P 500. The moment 5,626 has been rammed, then we'll be delivering 5,700 compulsorily. Don't take my word for it. Let the market opens. Now on our gold. Gold has been funny for a while, but personally I stayed out of gold. I stayed out of gold because I got myself involved in BTC. So I got myself involved in BTC, so I stayed away from gold. But as of last week, I said we should see a movement into 25,000, and 25,000 should serve as a resistance. But the market price does not respect 2,500. 2,500 was rammed. 25 was what? Was taken on Friday here. The market has been trading, the price has been trading below 2500 for I think 4 days. But on Friday, it took it away. So initially I was interested in 2400. But now the market has traded into 2500. So do we have another level? No, I think that is good. Highest high, all time high. But 2500 has been caught. I've caught 2500 few weeks ago. I've caught 2500. I think I caught 2500 on the 21st. The analysis on the 21st, I mentioned 2400. Sorry, 2500. So I've caught 2500. It's been a while. On the 21st of last month, I said we could see the gold visiting 2500. So 2500 was delivered last week and it was delivered beautifully. So let's see what the gold market will do next. But I'll still be bullish if I am to trade on gold. Let me put it that way. If I am to trade on gold, I'll be bullish. But presently, I'm not trading on gold. But the next level I'll be interested in that might make me consider is what? 2550. If I see a movement towards 2550, I will engage. That is only if 2500 serve as a support. That is the condition. If 2500 serve as a support, I will be interested in what? In 2550. Okay, let's bring it out. $25.50. $25.50. That will be $25.50. This is $25.50. So if 2500 serves as a support, then I'll be going for 25.50 the coming week. But personally, I'm out of gold for the main time for a while. I've been out of it for a while. I always scalp on gold. So that is that. Now, the new pair I would like to talk about is the BTC USDT. The same thing as BTC USD, but I prefer using BTC USDT for a reason best known to me. So it looks as if that was not what we are looking at. It was looking at BTC USD, you are looking at BTC USDT. No, it's the same thing. But I'll use BTC USDT for clarification purpose and for the benefit of doubt. My network, what is wrong? So I said I got involved in BTC of recent. I think that was last week. Still last week. So these are levels I called behind the screen. Anybody on my WhatsApp will bear me witness. I post it publicly on my status even before the candle prints. Before the candle prints. So on I think as of Friday, I mentioned 60,000. I mentioned 60,000. That 60,000 will be delivered. And let's go to the smaller time frame. And I think 60,000 has been delivered. I knew 60,000 has been delivered because my opening trade has already closed. So I think I made some bucks of 1,000 there. So 60,000 has been delivered. The market is trading at 60,284. That is the highest for this moment. Then what am I watching on BTC USD? I would like BTC USD to visit 60,500. Then we see 61,000. So 60,500. Then we go for 61,000. And the course of the week, that will be what I'll be interested in. I'll be going for 61,000 if I had the opportunity to trade it. Personally, I'll be going for 61,000. 61,000. Let me take these things off for me to have. Let me change this to 61,000. No, let me make it to 61,000 and 60,500. 61,000. Then I'll go this 60,500 for today. If it can deliver 60,500 for today before the end of the day. Yeah. Personally, I don't trade on weekends. But as far as BTC USDT is concerned, to be a 24 hours market, I only get involved in it for a while, for a reason. I would not trade BTC USD for long. So I'm only trying to prove that I know how to call the market my own little way. So I'll be going for 6,500 and 61,000. So at this point and at this junction, we'll call it a day. Thank you for being part of the family. To our new subscriber, you guys are welcome to the family. To our existing subscriber, thank you for being part of the family. Like, share, and subscribe for us to have more audience on this space. Also, everything in this video is for educational purpose alone. This is my own personal view. I put my money behind it. That does not mean you have to put your money behind it. I want you to understand that trading has its own risk. There are percentage of risk attached to what? To trading. I am not a financial advisor, so don't take it as one. Everything in this video is for what? Educational purpose alone. So thank you for being part of the family. We love you all, and help us in reaching more audience. Thank you. Be safe. Stay safe. Trade safe. Take responsibility of your actions in the market. The fact that I call it, it comes to fruition. I have been in it for a while. I trade based on my experience. That does not mean you have to do the same thing. So that is just my own view. Everything in this video is for my own personal use and educational purpose for others viewing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you all. We meet again next week. Bye for now.